It is absolutely so wild to me that this man strung her along, not only her, but her whole entire family, to all the way up until the altar, just to say no.
Oh, give the man a bloody medal!
His girlfriend cheating on him right before their wedding, and he even recorded it, and instead of calling off the wedding, he played the video in front of everyone's family at the wedding.
Everyone, thank you for coming on this wonderful occasion, on this wedding day. I really thank you for coming here. To my groomsmen, thank you for always being there for me. And baby, I love you. I truly love you. There's one thing I want to talk to you about, but I couldn't figure out the words to express it. So I figured the best way to bring it up to you would be to show you.
What was plan A?
Don't fuck up.
And what was plan B?
Don't fuck up plan A.
And what did you do?
Fucked up
You
plan
fucked
A.
up plan A.
If I find out that a girl has a certain body count, it's fucking rap.
Why do you care?
Oh! Now you fucked up!
You know what? Let's have fun with this. Let's say each of you, right, is dating your dream guy. Y'all been together for 5 years. 6'3", 6'5", actually. It looks like a Greek god. Everything that you want. Millionaire, etc. You go, since some of you girls are, spiritual and weird like that, right? You guys are like, you know what? I got to go to a fortune teller. And you go to this fortune teller, and she tells you, in 5 years' time, he's going to propose to you at Turks and Caicos, but in 5 years' time, he's going to become an alcoholic and broke. Would you still marry that man armed with this information?
Absolutely not.
No?
No, that's good.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Ladies, you're interested in a man's future, right? Well, men, we're interested in a woman's past. We're different.
Tic-tac-toe in your face!
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now!
He's a 10,
Okay.
but he has an Android phone. What's his new rating?
It's a 0. Our pictures for Instagram are gonna be terrible. You can tell just by a picture if it's an Android. The saturation is crazy. That's a no for me. Can't even put that through VSCO.
Guys, if a girl is gonna turn you down because of what type of phone you have, you should honestly just thank her for saving your time.
You are stunning. Wow. And you smell good. And you dress nice. And you have nice skin. And I like the arm tap. And I like your bracelets. I just like you.
You let her just run away? Will you please just and I'm the one who's unfit? Fuck yeah!
Melina, you're married to Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. If Destiny was broke and 300 pounds, would you be in love with him and married with him?
I would be in love with him, yes.
Bullshit.
I mean, you could say that. I'm being honest. I like him for his opinions.
So pretty,
I like him
but
for
you're
the way
capping,
he is.
beautiful.
His
Like-
humor. I like him for his intelligence. That's the things that I love him for.
So does intelligence pay the bills? Intelligence and his heart?
Because it's you. It's the
But
personality.
that's
it's
what
not
pays
your
the bills.
It's not your money.
So if you're homeless and you have no car and no house, nothing to feed the kids.
Why do you want
but
to
you're
go to
gonna,
the most extreme examples?
Because-
I'm not attracted to people that have cars and money. That's not what I'm attracted to. Because people like you who are only attracted to those things, you would ditch your guy right away.
My guy
Of
makes
course you
less
would.
than me,
But
way less
why
than
in that
me.
case? Yeah, but why the f are you arguing and saying that I would leave it? That because if you're the same as
Women
me.
look for men that have resources that can be present.
But clearly
provide,
you don't.
protect.
You just told me you're not, right?
I know I'm only darling.
Yo, so you're gonna tell me how I feel?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now!
And guess what? She did leave that simp. And the irony is that she left a man she was dating for destiny, as in monkey branched to the better option because of hypergamy. If the clown Destiny wasn't famous and didn't have money, he'd maybe be a lay. It sounds like she wanted an open relationship from the get-go, as she was only into his money and status. When she says intelligence, sure, he can articulate himself and his views better than most people, and obviously talk in front of a camera. But what she really means by intelligence is that he's an outspoken advocate of feminism and simping. He advocates the women to get the benefits of a relationship but not uphold their end of the relationship, which is the values and responsibilities of one. For example, she characterizes the wife and girlfriend duties as being the man's mother.
Every man wants to have a mommy.
Right. So guys like it when you act like their mum.
Yes.
Can you be a little more specific?
Imagine if you had a girlfriend that would just cook, clean for you, take care of you, let you play video games, tell you to go to bed so you have a good sleep schedule, buy you new underwear when you need it,
That does
and
sound really nice.
also that likes you and stuff like that.
Both are ignoring the fact that the man keeps a roof over their head and pays the bills, along with monogamy, because she seemed to screw everyone else except for Destiny. And let's be honest here, Destiny thought he was winning because he was smug about being married to an attractive feminist. But in reality, he was the 304 retirement plan, and I think to get the green card too because she's from the super feminist part of Europe, which is Scandinavia. And ironically, she left him for another beta male. Maybe that's her type. Men that will literally allow her to wear the pants in the relationship. And if you think it's Photoshop, here's the live stream that photo was taken from.
Bro, this is Chris from Mr. Beast. Bomboka! Imagine losing your marriage to Chris from Mr. Beast.
Tabitha. Tabitha.
I can't believe what's happening.
I don't wish getting divorced robbed on any man, but a smug limousine liberal like him needs to learn the lesson the hard way. Especially his followers, which are feminist and single mom raised males, who are probably incels, need to see the consequences of practicing what he preaches.
God forbid this happens, will it be fun if this open relationship ends up causing things to fall apart down the line if one of you guys finds yourself in an entanglement, so to speak, with with somebody who you might find a deeper connection with than the other person? Like if that causes the relationship to fall apart, that probably wouldn't be very fun.
No, it would be horrible, and it would be sad.
Do you guys have a high degree of confidence that your marriage will last for decades?
I mean, I married her without a prenup, so I fucking hope so. Okay, or else this motherfucker's gonna be.
My wife fucks other guys.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Win a feminist, lose your life.
You guys are gonna love this one. I met this really cute guy in the grocery store yesterday, Trader Joe's to be exact. He was standing behind me in line. I was checking out with my favorite cookies in the world, the Vanilla JoJo's. I couldn't wait to check out, so I started to eat them in line. And he was like, wow, those must be really good. And I was like, yeah, they're amazing. And I took one of the cookies out of the box and I put it into his mouth. And he ate it and he loved it. And after that, we decided to exchange numbers. And we had a brief conversation on the phone that night. And I was actually really impressed that he said he worked at CBS. Like, that's very impressive. You work at CBS Studios. So he asks me out for lunch today. And he's like, hey, would you mind scooping me up from work? And I was like, okay. Thought it was a little weird, but whatever. So guys, I put in the address and this is where it took me. Yeah, that's CVS, guys. He works at CVS, not CBS.
The irony of this is that this is what the post-wall deserves, and at least he's good looking. Sadly, most post-wall women won't realize that they get what they're qualified for until it's too late, and they've wasted their 30s and 40s being alone, waiting for a mythical man that'll never be there, when they could at least have had friends with benefits situation with someone they were attracted to. Even more so, she's one of these influences that complain about being single on social media, that she can't find a good man, which is womanese for a man that lives up to her high standards. Granted, this female is even dating a famous celebrity and still didn't get the quote-unquote the bag, what most thoughts call a marriage. Let's see the comments. One of the top comments says, maybe he's the pharmacy doctor. He could be. Even a pharmacy tech is pretty good pay, but I highly doubt that's close to her standards because she lives in LA, so the man better have a title. And he could walk or bike to work. Feminists are usually anti-gas, yet most of them won't date a man without a car. And with gas at an all-time high, why not bike to work to get a workout? Looks like a lady from the Middle East comments, it's fine if you wouldn't have considered him for a date due to his income, but mocking it isn't right. She responded, totally laughed at myself. Sure, it was a backhand joke about the guy working a minimum wage job. It's another post to shit on a man because the post-wall is frustrated with her options, or more like lack of options. Imagine if a guy influencer got a female's number in a dark club and when he met her during the day, he realized she's a post-wall, then made a video laughing about it. He'd probably get banned off of TikTok, or at least the video would get reported and removed. But if she's a strong and independent, then why does she care what he makes? If he's quote-unquote cute and finds her attractive, then why not date him? Don't these modern women chant love is love and don't judge and what every other cliche they have to accept their flaws, but not a man's apparently. Another comment said, don't look down on someone's job. You never know how time changes. It could be you tomorrow. and he could be the owner of it. You don't know that. Most American women don't care about the struggle. They just want to stand at the finish line and screw the winner. They want the vacation now, not in 5 years, because Instagram might not be around then to flex on other bedwenches. They want that steak dinner, so they can make a Snapchat video to share with the simps that follow them. They don't want to save money by cooking home-cooked meals from scratch. Back to the video. What if the young man was in college as well and would become an executive once he graduates? He just needs to start on the bottom and work his way to the top. Her loss because she's not gaining any value. She's losing it while he is.
What happened with your dad? What kind of question is that?
I need some money, nigga. The fuck I'ma do with 200?
Well, if I want to go have a beer with my friends,
Yep.
I'll ask him, can we go? So we can go together.
And would you ever say, hey, sure, it's fine, honey? Or no, that is the line in the sand.
I'm not her father. I can't tell her what she can or can't do. I can control what I do. If she wants to go to the bar with her friend, that's perfectly fine. But at that point, she becomes a woman that I do not commit to.
Back in the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later. He hasn't gone in for the kiss. He doesn't do any touching or anything. And I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story anymore. I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationships.
Her girlfriends have most likely been single their whole life, and I think partly they've noticed this because they have aged out. So the men aren't as motivated to make a move as they would be with a hot runway model. Would you be excited to eat a rotten fruit on the ground or pick a fresh one right off the vine? And then obviously the Me Too blackmail has scared men to not even be alone with another woman in a public place. Like or hate Trump, I'm not here to judge. He got sued for $80 million for just supposedly kissing a hag on the cheek. It looked like the Crypt Keeper post-wall feminist even lied about that. But because New York changed their violation statute to include even a woman being kissed on the cheek without supposed consent to be criminal conduct, and the regular courts are feminists now, so men, especially ones with money, aren't going to risk even talking to a female. Back to the video. I think her girlfriends are in Hollywood, so like I said, the fact that they're getting dates is a miracle itself, because any one of those LA bedwenches can use a false allegation for a payday, and maybe even get to become a D-list celebrity if the man is famous enough. But just remember, feminists, just because you're single and you'll be single till you're 6 feet under doesn't mean us men are going to be single. Because we can become a passport bro and go overseas and find countless hotter, high-quality women that would actually want to be with us. Good job, feminists. You've played yourself again. Let's read the comments. Top comment said, chivalry and romance are dead, and women killed it. Dave Chappelle. Exactly, and I think he said a decade before the Me Too era. Just goes to show how much these feminists have ruined society. Another comment said, we are making a move. We've moved on. Honestly, in today's dating world, if she makes a move, then that means she's truly interested. That's the best dating advice I can give you now. Otherwise, females today are just teases. They'll give you enough interest to get relationship benefits for free. And then there's Me Too feminists, who would give you a charge if you misread them or if they suddenly withdrew consent the next day. So, feminists, strong, independent women, you're going to have to make the moves now. Thought you believed in equality. Go on, boss queens, go in for the kiss, if anyone wants a kiss from you. Another comment. A guy can't even look at a girl without the girl judging him. Do that at any workplace and you can get fired without questions asked. All she had to say is that you make her uncomfortable and it's a wrap, and you can get kicked out of public spaces like the gym if a Karen complains. Never mind the fact that these bedwenches are trying to thirst trap men to boost their egos.
Girl's such a catfish. What are you talking about? She wears so much makeup. She looks hella different without it. I mean, like, yeah. I would hope she's not spending hundreds of dollars on makeup to look the exact same as she did before she put it on. Okay, let me ask you something. What would be the point of makeup if you look the same with or without it? I'm just saying I prefer more natural makeup. Oh, so you like to do your makeup too? I support that. No, I'm talking about on a girl. Right, okay. I hate to be the one to break it to you. I really do. But she doesn't care what you prefer. Well, she should try to impress me. I can guarantee you that she's not gonna put in the effort to impress you if you can't even put in the effort to shower. Oh, I wouldn't recommend doing that. You probably have like black mold in there, so.
This was like 2020, the beginning of, yeah. And I was getting hit on by so many like
random
people, yeah. And so I was like, wait, let me upload pictures of me in my wedding dress and when we got eloped, and just say like, caption it like, stop messaging me, stop sliding into my DMs, I'm married.
Right.
And I did. I posted it. Yeah, there was a lot of hateful comments. It got a lot of hate. It's mostly just men talking shit, saying, wow, you married this dude, like making fun of his appearance. Yeah, it's awful. And he saw that. I've just never seen him hurt before. He's the type of dude that doesn't cry. Yeah, he doesn't show his emotions, but at that moment he was very hurt. And it was like a decision to keep it private. It's to protect him and also to protect me.
After that, she cheated on her husband.
Bella Portia's worth $12 million, but now in one move she's going to lose half of her money. How this happened was Bella revealed she was secretly married to her boyfriend Tyler for the last 3 years. Which caused many rumors online saying she got married secretly just to get American citizenship. That's because Bella was born in the Philippines and only moved to the United States when she was 13 years old, so citizenship was in question for some people. That complaint is completely false, where she was given citizenship when her parents adopted her and even served in the US military. Her marriage was instead something she just did by her own choice when she was 21, but now it's going to cost her big because she doesn't have a prenup. Bella does live in the state of California, where the policy is a 50-50 divorce on all assets and income that came after they were married. It is not a policy that works for Bella because she got married in 2019 before she was famous, meaning she'll have to give up half her assets in the divorce. Which means her husband Tyler, who the public knows very little about, should be able to get $6 million as a divorce, as well as something much more valuable. And that's that he could get half of her TikTok and social media if these are determined as business assets. And he'll also likely get alimony, which is something 400,000 Americans receive, but only 3% of them are men. Big lesson is get a prenup, and with that, I'm Charles Perala. I hope you learned something. Portia's worth $12 million, but now in one move she's going to lose half of her money. How this happened was Bella revealed she—
Imagine this frickin' roller coaster that this dude is on. His wife, because they got married at 21, so they're husband and wife technically. His wife just gets astronomically famous on TikTok and all other social media just from lip-syncing videos and doing weird faces like that. Then she gets into the music industry and then cheats on him with Tyga multiple times. So that's all devastating. And then, you know, she wants a divorce and everything, but she didn't sign a prenup, and state law in California is 50-50 if there's no prenup. So this dude went from a normal marriage to his girlfriend being like an internet superstar to her cheating on him, and then now he's got like $6 million that he could get in the bank. A win is a win, boys. A win is a win.
And that's why you don't show weakness or your emotions, because that will make a modern woman, and honestly most women, lose attraction to you faster than she can drop her panties for Chad or Tyrone. And this TikTok influencer literally did that with a rapper Tyga. A man showing emotion or being feminine is almost to the equivalent of a woman cutting off her tits. Her husband was just lucky that he not only landed on his feet, but became a millionaire overnight. This is a lotto ticket situation, as most men are going to make more money than their wives, so it's a double loss to them. Not only they get cheated on, but they also get divorce robbed. So the moral of the story: you don't have the luxury to be married to a millionaire, so don't fall in this feminist trap or try to reenact the crying scene from The Notebook and thinking your wife or girlfriend is a shoulder to cry on. Because the only woman you should ever cry to about anything is your mom. You're there to be your wife or girlfriend's rock and for her to cry on your shoulder. That's the job of the head of the house, which is the protector and leader of the family. As for her, she cheated out of a relationship only to be a bucket list screw for a rapper who has a sea of thoughts fighting to even be his side chick. Not only she's not trustworthy, but she priced herself out of the dating market with her celebrity status. Finally, a happy ending to a divorce. Feminists claim they want equality. Well, they finally got it. And I gotta say, King, you dropped your crown. Get your bag, your passport, and marry a hotter version of her.
As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, Hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.